What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are continuing on with episode number 9 of Arte. This one's titled Naughty Child. I think we know exactly who that's referring to. So yeah. Sorry this is a day late, but things have been weird, as you may have noticed by the fact that it's been a week since the video started coming out again. I'm sort of back on top of things, as you can tell by the fact that it's nighttime again. So I'm back into a more regular... Well, at the moment, I'm back into my regular pattern. We'll see how long it lasts again. I'm going to try and be a bit better about it this time. Which is not... Anyway. Episode 8, last time. We have now arrived in Venice, although the journey to Venice was most of the episode, really. Darcia and Angelo finally met. And as expected, Angelo seems to just woo every single girl he ever approaches just because he's so casual with them. Which is, I guess, rare for this sort of thing. He just doesn't understand how much of a flirtatious air he gives about him, I suppose. So, thinking about things, Leo and Arte, they both agree, like, this is probably for the best. Yeah. He also says, like, if you want to stay in Venice and just continue on from there, because work is hard to come by, when you get an opportunity, you should take it, really. So he says he's understanding if she decides to just stay in Venice after the 6 month? I forget, it was 3 or 6 month period that they wanted to stay. He wanted her to stay for. So yeah, if you want to stay after that, he would understand because work's hard to come by. Although I think he wants to say that, and he knows that's the correct thing to say, but he doesn't actually like saying it. I think he's starting to appreciate her company in more than just having an assistant sort of way, if you know what I mean. I feel like starting to lay the basic groundwork there for his character. On the way to Venice, sailing, Arte is not doing well on the boat. As expected, I mean, she's never been on a boat, presumably. I don't think, even as her time at Noble, I doubt she'd been on a boat. She'd be too busy drawing, thanks to her father supporting her work before he died. So yeah, she's surprised at how everyone's just perfectly fine with it, but they've done it long enough. Of course they're going to be fine with it. But she's obviously worried that Leo's trying to get rid of her because he said it's okay if you wanted to stay. She feels like, oh, I was a burden on him, all this and that. As expected of this type of show. She faints and falls overboard, in fact, which gets Yuri to rescue her. And I will say, when I first met Yuri in episode 6, I wasn't really into him. Then episode 7, I was like, yeah, no, I don't trust him. Episode 8, I'm okay with him. I still don't fully trust him, but I'm okay with him. He seems a bit more well-intentioned than I initially thought, at least. He seems to genuinely just want someone to help with his niece and help and have someone talented with art available as well. He genuinely seems to have some good intentions behind it. I don't know if there's anything behind it, but we'll see. And then... we've got new clothes, new room. We met one of the maids. I forget if we got a name from her or not. I can't remember if we got her name or not. But then we met Yuri's sister-in-law, Sophia, as well as Katerina, the niece, which is the subject of Naughty Child this episode. And also, I don't know if that was the main reason as to why there's now a spin-off manga between... Arte and Baccarina. I have no idea if that's just a happy coincidence that they both have a Katerina. Like, I don't know how it came to be, but hey, there is a spin-off manga between the two, so yay. I think Chapter 5 was the latest one as of time of recording. At least Chapter 5 is the most recent one I've read. Seeing Mary in there, she's like, God damn it, another rival. Yeah, that was perfect. But yeah, Katerina has 2 sides to her. When Yuri and Sophia are around, she's very shy, timid, seems like a normal enough young girl. But as soon as she's alone with Arte, yeah, completely different. Rude, lazy, entitled. What you'd expect of a noble child, essentially. So considering this type of show, it's not as simple as just saying, oh, she's just a naughty kid in general. There's probably a reason as to why she is like this. I mean, let's think. Why do kids act in this way? Probably because, well, first things first, they're attention seeking. They want attention from someone or something, probably because they don't get it in the first place. So I'm going to guess, more than likely, this is an act of rebellion of some description that Katrina is like trying to get attention from someone. I mean, where are the parents in all this? Like, why is it like, I know Sophia's the mother, right? But like, where's the dad in all of this? Does she just want attention from the dad? I don't know. That's my first thought when I think of a kid acting this way, is attention seeking and wanting something from the parents. That seems like a fairly typical plot point. So we'll see if that's actually the case or if there's more detail to it than that. Anyway, as always, these are time-based reactions. Bottom of the screen, around about bottom left here or so, you'll see the timer for the episode so you can sync it up with your own footage. I'll be watching the official Funimation version, which you can find linked in the description. There won't be full screen audio, any subtitles or anything, just to avoid any Molbeat type situations. This show should be fine, even if I was to put the subtitles back in, but I'm just not risking it from this point on. There's no need to. And for the most part, it doesn't make a difference, really. Like, most people will be watching the version along with me, so... Or if you're watching from an alternate source, they usually rip from these versions anyway. They're usually consistent. So, with that said, I'll count us down 3, 2, 1, play, and then we'll be good to go. So, everything is ready. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, play. Obviously, Universal logo to start things off. Need more drink. Alright. And then the Funimation logo after that. Probably one of the longest intros there is to a show. Who saved us? Oh, is this the father? Eesh. Eee, that's even worse. Okay. Arithmetic, poetry, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. That's the face. Yeah, Katrina just doesn't care. Why should I? Probably. That's kind of condescending. Ah, there you go. Immediate reaction to that. Okay, so it is to do with the parents and their attitude. Alright. We're definitely... Something with the parents has to be aired here in grievances. Interesting that she only... Well, that it's not just the one tutor that she had for everything, which makes sense because I don't know how well Arte would do as an arithmetic or history tutor, probably. Or for music of any kind. Alright. OP's over. Yep, that's the face. And she falls asleep. Exemplary. Yep, as expected. She chooses. Yeah. As, yep, to do with the parents. But why do you... Why would you hide it from them? I mean, got a point. Wow. That's not going to fly with Arte. She's not going to be happy with that. Think, why does she want to hide it from the parents? That's probably what you're going to be investigating. Oh yeah, this is the maid we found. Daphne, there we go. More than likely. More than likely. Mm-hmm. Hmm. As expected. Ah, back to the art, okay. Yes. Into stone. Perfect. Yeah. Well, because half the city is ocean. Mm-hmm. I think the word tutor is not what he's expecting. I don't think he's expecting a tutor. He's expecting someone to connect with her, with Katerina. Oh, it's not that easy. Keeping an eye on you, probably. Keeping an eye on you, more than likely. Oh. Okay. Sweet. Very much so. Hmm. Oh, okay. Thank you, Daphne. Nice. Okay. Making sure that you don't run away, maybe? Maybe other tutors have just bailed like that? I don't know. Oh boy, here we go. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Laughing? Yeah. Yep. That's true. Nah, it's just the same as anywhere else. Yeah, the bad parts. That's kind of telling. Oh, there's shitty people everywhere. Don't we know that? Ah, she's used to it. And it's that perseverance that probably Yuri is after. Mm-hmm. Just normal outfit, I guess. Not posh. Yep. Just picks her up. Wow. You now got someone who's actually willing to stand up. Naturally. That's probably a bad thing. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay. It's a good question. Is she gonna like make her some clothing of some description? Ah, yeah. There we go. There we go. Fair enough. Just destroy a barrel. Alright. Ah, I see. And she's perfect about it, of course. Ah, okay. Used to live. Place where I used to live. What happens? Parents moved to Venice for some reason? Hmm. That was a little hint that they dropped right there. Mm. Yep. Okay, sure. Hmm. There's another hint. Hmm. Yeah. They are making progress, though, to be fair. Why? Okay. Okay. Oh. Yep. That's the only use. Yeah. So absolutely no connection to the parents whatsoever. Yeah, so has absolutely no connection with the parents whatsoever. Because she doesn't have any connection with any of you. It's a biological connection, but that's it. She probably enjoyed her time at the villa and just wants to go back to it. Check behind you in the window and you'll see it's got light in it again, I bet. No? Maybe not this time. Perhaps she's doing something late at night. So what is she doing? She is studying, okay. Studying, writing, what? She wants to cook. Okay. She doesn't want to have that sort of life. Sure. I mean, she's not going to. She's not going to do that. I think you're underestimating who Arte is. Hmm. One step forward, two steps back. But this is actually kind of a good start. Hmm. Okay. Nice. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. I ate before I started recording, but I'm still getting hungry. Yes. How much do you want to bet Arte is going to come in and cook with her now? Hmm. Yep, she didn't tell them. She didn't tell them. You underestimated Arte. Not a spy. Very much so. Yep. Perseverance. Mm-hmm. Having an understanding. Pretty much. Mm-hmm. Yep. Not particularly. I mean, it was at first, I guess. I mean, yeah. uh. Oh. They're having a bond. She just chose not to. Yes. Yes. Yeah, makes sense. Mm-hmm. Yes. That's good. Ooh. Uh-huh, okay. Alright. And yeah, that's where it's gonna end. God damn it. Ah. Okay. So yes, it is about the parents. But not in the way I was expecting, actually. So I wonder if this is like commonplace for like Venetian nobles or just Italian nobles in general. Or I wonder if this translates to other noble cultures as well around the world. Of having a child and then sending them off to a villa to not have to deal with your own kids for a couple of years. I wonder if that's commonplace or it's just something this family decided to do. Either way, it's definitely on them for the issues that have happened. I mean, sending your kids away for 2 years? Like, it's less impactful because they're so young, they will have very little recollection or memory of it. For the most part. So it won't... But the whole thing is that Katerina was there till she was 6. Why was she there till 6? Was the father just not that uncaring about her because she would end up costing him money in the form of a dowry? Is that why he just didn't want her back and left her there for 6 years? That might be why. Oh, yeah. I can't call Arte's life straightforward either. Katerina's dinner, okay. That's true, I suppose. Alright, well. Well then, Arte, there we go. Yeah. So it was the parents that are the issue, technically. So I guess what we're going to learn at Katerina's dinner, which I'm going to assume is going to be where she was cooking with Yuri in this episode. I'm assuming that's where they're going to be going for this dinner. I assume she's going to tell them there about what happened in the villa. It's got to be what happened in the villa. The life she was living there, how she was content and happy. Getting to do what she wanted for the most part. Probably where her love of cooking came from as well, from a young age. If I had to guess. And then, obviously, as soon as she got back, the father was like, okay, you must now be the model daughter that I expect you to be. Not caring about anything about what you feel like, so... Yeah, I think they could share... I think Arte and Katerina can share that expectation from parents to be a certain way just for the sake of them. Because as of right now... Well, it's hard to know about the mother. As we've got a very clear idea that the father just does not care for her in any way, shape, or form, other than just making sure she's not an embarrassment to him, and he just sees her as just a financial expense waiting because of the whole dowry business of you marry off, you pay a dowry to your husband's family or whatever. We covered that in one of the previous episodes when guessing what was her name? I forget her name. But one of the characters, her dowry back earlier on. So we know the father's just not caring anything at all about Katerina at all. What about the mother? The mother seems to be wanting to understand, but at the same time, it's hard to say. I think it's kind of hard to say what the mother's position is all this. Father, write off, we don't care about him anymore. The mother, I feel like she wants to, but at the same time, she's not putting much effort in. At least from the on-screen time that we've seen. She doesn't seem to be putting much effort into it. Maybe it's just because of the commitment to being a noble, the public appearances she's got to be in, following the father around maybe. Maybe the father's just like dismissive and is influencing her. I don't know. But Arte is the first person to show a genuine interest and kindness to the things that Katerina appreciates, and in being her own self, which is something that she's not had from any other tutor. All the other tutors are like, you must do this, you must do that. It's like, yeah, but I want to do this. I don't want to be doing this right now. I want to be doing this. So, yeah. Okay. I can get behind that. I really can. That was a good episode. Very, very good episode. It goes by way too quickly now, these episodes, I swear. They don't last long enough. This is the problem with watching weekly seasonal shows, is that you're always in the case of, God damn, the episode's over, now I've got to wait a week. Or in this case, 6 days, because I'm a day late to this one. But you know what I mean. which is why I'm kind of excited to finally catch up on my backlog of shows, because I have multiple shows now that I'm working on backlog. So I know I need Shirin Echo, Gleipnir, and Hachinan, or Eighth Sun. I know I have those on catch up, and since I'm so far behind with them, like I'm over half a season behind on those shows, because of that, I can just watch 2 or 3 episodes and start binge watching as I go through my recording sessions. So that'll be pretty interesting to finally go through them. But the same can be said for Sword Art and Brand New Animal, because those shows are completed. I know they're completed. I know I can just watch the next episode whenever I feel like it and just get it recorded. So once I finally get myself sorted out, which I think I have done now, yeah, that'll be good to catch up. No, I'm really enjoying Arte. I think this is probably one of the more underappreciated shows of the season. Also, I just read a comment on Funimation. Yeah, she's blonde. Neither the mother or father are blonde. Just saying. That's a good point, actually. Where's she getting the blonde hair from? Interesting. That's kind of interesting. I doubt there's anything with that, because, like, in anime, hair colors aren't consistent. Like, just because your parents have a certain color hair doesn't mean you're gonna have the same color hair. It's just anime characters and hair colors just... You do what you want for the sake of the character, basically. Like, you keep some consistency if you can, but for the most part, it's like, you do whatever. But yeah, good episode. Kind of expected the family to be the sticking point, and as expected it was. Although I feel like there might be a bit more to it based on what happened in this villa. Or what happened when she came out of the villa and back to dealing with the father and such. So we'll see how that resolves itself. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one, as per usual. Leave a like if you did. It helps grow the channel out. I know it's a day late, but I promise next week we'll be on time for once. Although Sunday shows have almost always been on time for the most part. When I have a big day like this, or shows that are the most popular shows of the season, of which Kaguya-sama and Bacarina, those are the 2 big shows this season, so I've been on top of those for the most part. But other Sunday shows have been pretty good, including Bookworm, this, and yesterday, so I'll try and be on top of them in the future. Leave your comments what you thought of the episode. If you want to have a more detailed conversation outside the YouTube comment section, I do have a Discord channel to go with that, or just any anime in general, any other show this season. It's all there for you. And don't forget to hit subscribe to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the Spring 2020 reactions you can find on my channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.